Alright guys, starting up on my world again. Day 13 was uneventful as hell. Didn't even have anything appear at night, which was a little bit odd. But getting ready to go into day 14. Hoping that I actually have something to kill. Otherwise I'm going to be very, very bored again. And I'm just going to end up building shit. Alrighty. Morning of day 14. Oops, and I was right next to my spikes. Gotta be careful about that shit. This stuff will mess you up. I've added a second row of spikes to that side. I'm actually working on going around the whole base now. So, I'm gonna start doing that here shortly. Okay. That's new. But yeah, so I plan on going around the whole deal. That came out kind of wonky, didn't it? That'll fix itself, I'm sure. Okay, cool, so that's the one I want to break. There we go. Fantastic. Eep. Did it again. Yeah, man, these wood log spikes, they're fucking dangerous as shit. That's why I like them. Still undetected, that's always a good sign. It's always a good idea to crouch when you're doing shit like this. That way if the zombie spots you from far off, you know right away. Awesome. See how well this turns out. Nice, nice, nice. I should check how much wood I have. I've still got 1600. I'm good, man. I like that idea. Nothing yet. I'm not gonna lie, when I'm playing by myself, it helps me think. Got a couple of friends who are going through some things. 2 of them are on a road trip right now. Kinda hoping they're doing okay. I think right now they said they were, in a place called Ogden. So there we go. Yeah, man. I'm almost caught up already. There we go. Break all this shit out. Nice and hollow. And I'm expecting the zombies to be tougher. The first time I did this, I didn't quite have all these upgraded. Lesson learned, that's why I'm starting in the morning. Last time I waited until like noon. But every 7 days, like if you can help it, you want to try to build up a little bit as you go along. You know, But if you really just want to try to build up everything you can for as long as possible, then you just want to wait till morning of day 14. You can start all your crafting while you're digging your trench for your spikes. And that way when it's all done building, you can just place it all instead of placing and digging like I am. I'm debating as to whether or not, I think I'll make it deeper too. I'm not quite sure. Because these spikes can be walked on, you don't fall into them. That's literally the only deficit to these is there's weaker ones that the zombies can walk through, which I'm not okay with. Ow. I really dislike when I do that. It's a nice way of reminding yourself you're stupid. There we go. Fix that up. Cool. As long as I stay undetected, I can pretty much work consistently. And I won't lose any time wasted. I'm actually thinking about starting a new game now that I've got this channel up and running. Starting one from scratch. Apparently all the stuff in the campaign map that they came up with for this has scripted items or whatnot. It's just the question of the rarity or the durability. Whereas this map I've been working on is randomly generated. So like everything is different every time I pick it. Once the world is made, obviously everything is set that way. But if I were to make a new map and pick random again, then it would all be different from this. Personally, I kind of like it. I feel like it might be a truer test of your survival, because when I play with people who play on the basic, Navezgane map, they know where everything is, and so like, oh, let's go here, and it's like, knowledge is definitely power, but I don't like to exert it, If I have power, that's cool, but I'd rather earn that ability legitimately instead of playing the same thing over and over and just learning where everything is, Like, repetition can breed skill, but only so far. You have to be able to test it in unfamiliar areas consistently in order to truly test yourself. Which is why eventually I'll probably end up leaving this base after day 14 and probably establish myself somewhere else, because I've pretty much drained most of the resources here. I could technically still build a mine down here, but at the point I'm at now, it might be a little bit too risky, so I've still got to weigh that out. But yeah, so the ones on the top row are maximum upgraded. The ones on the bottom still need iron caps on them, and I need to try to find iron caps. Nothing nearby still, so I'm going to actually start working on that right now. This is one of the parts I was talking about where it rains, it tells me I'm wet. It's a pretty heavy storm too. I literally just jumped up to 56%. So what I'm gonna do, well, I don't have anything to wear, but that's fine because this is a hot area anyway. so I really don't want to put on too much clothes, otherwise it'll just get hot and humid, and that's just horrible. Whereas if I stay like this, the rain will keep me cool, and the sun will keep me warm, so if I'm running around with like a chicken with my head cut off, kind of like right now, I should stay relatively average temperature. Steel pickaxe is amazing. There we go. As you can see, I'm collecting stone and iron from this. The stone I use towards arrows and making concrete, which fortifies my house. I actually have a fire axe. Hold up. Keep those. Let's put that up there. Bring this down. There we go. There we go. Chop down the tree. I'm not gonna lie, when it comes to the realism aspect of this game, it's freaking amazing. Still undetected. Bam, 3 down. And I leveled up my mining too. Cool. I can break down these iron pieces. Get iron just straight up. If I needed stone, I could break the concrete ones, but I really don't. I've got plenty of it, I believe. Yeah, I've got 2,000 at least, and counting. So, always try to be aware of what resources you have. What? A pistol and bullets in a toilet. I mean, I won't say no. I'm just weirded out. I don't know if it'll work. I mean, somebody literally treated that pistol like shit, so what am I supposed to do? And storm is gone, or am I just in a different... Okay, yeah. Yeah, that's the thing too, is the rain only goes so far. You know, because of the range of the biome itself. So once I step out of the range of the biome, the rain will stop. Because that area over there has been raining for like ever. And sometimes I'll be standing on this end of it, you know, in the dry area, but I'll still hear the thunder go off like crazy. Which is really nice, because it reminds me of home. Desert, not too many resources really, just you, the heat, and your tools, man. Kind of funny. A Mexican in Alaska talking about how he misses home. Not sure I want to go back though. Oh, airdrop's in. Is it close by? That looks like it might be in the water. Zoom out. It's on the edge of it, right freaking there. Oi. I think I'll save that for after the nighttime, because I really want to try to focus on getting all the resources I need. I'm really hoping my Canadian friend hops on. He and I have done pretty much an amazing job, but he's just out of spine surgery, so I don't know if he's gonna actually be on. Friggin' old man went through that. That wasn't any fun for him. It's kind of a bummer, really. Let me see here. Gotta check something real quick. Let me see. There we go. I had to fix up my stuff. Sorry about that. There we go. Back to business. So much stuff to break. It's actually really nice. No more rocks, but there's plenty of iron around just sitting on the surface, so that helps me out a lot. A lot of dirt piles. There's some stuff to salvage. Ew. No thank you. I might need to wash my hands. Yeah, apparently there is. Like I've mentioned before, there's a thing where you can actually throw poop and it'll distract the zombies, which I don't know how to handle. That just seems weird to me. But, you know, true zombie apocalypse, I'm pretty sure I wouldn't have any issues doing whatever the hell I needed to do to gain an edge. I'm gonna try to take out this chick in one shot real quick. Okay, no, it glitched on me. That's okay. Where did she go? There she is. Wait for her to stop moving. There we go. Ooh. 2 shots, man. That's the way I like it. I feel like the loot you get is also depending on how well you do against them, fighting-wise. For example, if you can take them out from a fair distance away, 2 shots, both headshots, yeah, you get some good stuff. Whereas, you know, versus, you know, just running up to them and beating the crap out of them. But it could all just be RNG based too. Hey, another rock. We'll break this one and we'll head back and start upgrading what I can. I made 50 something. I had 60 of those things before I started putting them all down. So I'm hoping that when I check my inventory, I have enough iron. I only have 35 because it's 10 for each one and I have 350. Oh, and that's only for the first upgrade too, so I need like twice that at least. So I'm looking at 1200 iron. That's gonna take a minute to get through. I could cheat and use what's in my forge, but I'm not sure that's a great idea. I much prefer the ability to make steel. Oh, an infected survivor. Poor guy. Hey man, let me help you out here. Pain meds right in the head. Oh, I missed. Smooth. There we go. There we go. Wow. Normally those guys are one of the harder ones to kill. Damn. Sometimes I get really bad at this. And she didn't even need it. That's the funny shit. She had some food too. Cool. Alright, so keep working on the iron. Iron please, thank you. Not plant fiber. No chaff, please. That's another thing too. The game calls this stuff chaff, plant fiber, but I mean it's literally chaff. That's a putrid girl. She's not going to have too much. We're going to search this car real quick. Take her out and then head back to base. Or is that a nurse? That is a nurse. Hello, nurse. lost my sneak attack damage. Yeah, no, I don't have time for this. We're gonna go in. Smacky. Come over here. Smacky. Much faster that way. Beakers and blood bags. Wow. That's pretty impressive, actually. Let's see, what we're gonna do is we're gonna drop these plant fibers. And we're gonna scrap those. Take both of that. There we go. Oh, because it turns into lead. That's fine. That is absolutely fine. Once I head to base, I can do what I need to do. Need to get rid of some of the stone, though. I didn't realize I had quite so much. Three. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Fantastic. I also need to check my skill points too. But yeah, there's a couple different zombies here. You've seen the infected survivor, the nurse. There's the decayed mother, which is that one in the blue shirt. There's also these little girls in white dresses. Those are screamers, and they attract hordes. So I'm expecting to take out at least a few of those today. Maybe even maybe a feral zombie or two as well. Just because those guys like to come up out of nowhere and just wreck my stuff up. All this stuff is concrete based. My door, I've upgraded so much that it has a freaking metal wheel on it. And it's even been reinforced, so it swings like a freaking madman. Alright. So, we're gonna focus on upgrading real quick, as much as we can. Kinda wishing I had a hammer, really. I can only do 27 more even. Getting hungry. I've spent most of the day working though, so I can't say I'm too surprised. That sun sets, man, and there's going to be a blood moon that rises. If I have the moment, I'll be able to show it to you guys while I'm fighting the horde. I don't know how well my defenses are going to hold up. But not for lack of trying. I still have 8. Man, I can only do 8 more after all that iron. Iron's a tough thing to come by, man. You got to be careful. So I'm hoping that if I... Oops. Wow, nope, I'm out. That was the last of it. Oh, hey. I did just get an invite. I'm gonna go accept it, and we're gonna be awesome. I'm actually kind of hoping that this YouTube thing works out. Don't know